All right, I think we're live here, right? All right, hey, happy Wednesday, church family. Just wanted to send you sort of midweek encouragement. Halfway through this week, our lives are being disrupted, they're being changed. So, as you know, there has been an order from Harris County that's starting today for the next 10 days. We are to stay at home, and so yeah, I'm here. I'm here at the house. I'm here in my office at the house, office slash bedroom at the house. And I just want to send this video out to you as a means of encouraging you. So for Sunday, I'm been looking through Acts 16. Probably gonna end up preaching a sermon on Acts 16, and it's when Paul first goes to Philippi. And as you know, the whole book of Philippians, Paul and Philippi ended up having this long history together, and it ended up being one of the most fruitful connections that Paul made. The whole letter of Philippians is this joyful letter that Paul wrote on the occasion of them sending some money and some encouragement to him when he was imprisoned. But his first stop there was full of disruptions, right? Just like we're in the middle of all this disruption, their lives were disrupted. But I was going to read to you what their disruption was like, which was that Paul delivered this woman from demonic oppression, and it just so happened that this woman that he delivered made a lot of money with her abilities when she was oppressed by this demon. And so it made these guys upset because now they lost kind of their revenue stream. And so here's the disruption for Paul and Silas when they're in Philippi from Acts chapter 16. They tore their robes off and they beat them with rods. And then verse 23 says, when they had struck them with many blows, they threw them into prison, commanding the jailer to guard them securely. So here's a disruption for you. You go to Philippi to spread the gospel, and people, take you down to the courthouse. They rip your robes off. They beat you with rods. I mean, many, many blows. And then they throw you in the secure prison facility. That's a disruption. Me being in the comfort of my home, recording a video on a nice camera, it's not much of a disruption. It's an inconvenience at best. But here's what I want you to take note of is Paul and Silas, what were they doing with their disruption? About midnight, verse 20 says, Paul and Silas were praying and they were singing hymns of praise to God. And the prisoners were listening to them. So in the midst of this crazy disruption, Paul and Silas are praying, they're singing hymns, they are still finding a way with those people around them to share the joy of the Lord Jesus with them. And so I just wanted to challenge you with this thought as we're in the middle of this disruption in our lives is, what are you doing with your disruption? What are you doing with it? Are you holding up? Are you just kind of, eating Cheetos and killing time, waiting for everything to go back to normal? Or are you like Paul and Silas, who had a much more severe disruption than us? Are you redeeming it? Are you seeking to continue to spend time with Jesus and seek to let him tell you and show you who he might have set up for you in this disruptive season of life to minister to? You can always pray. You can always sing hymns. You can always spend time with Jesus, and you can always be looking to influence people. One encouragement for you, and then we'll go. Yesterday, before this stay-at-home order went into effect, I got to spend some time with a small group of ladies from our church who God has put on their heart to reach one of the nursing homes in the community. And we went and we stuffed 40 bags. I think we may have done a little more, a little less, but we stuffed 40 bags with crossword puzzles. We wrote a couple of personalized, letters to them. Some Sudoku puzzles, some coloring book with some crayons and that kind of thing. It's very simple, very simple. About to go into lockdown. Let's use this as a way to encourage people, and hopefully once all this disruption has passed, a way to minister to them. So there's always ways. You can always pray. You can always sing hymns, sing songs to Jesus. You can always spend time with him. You can always be looking for a way to minister. So I just want to challenge you with the question, what are you doing with your disruption? use it well. Thanks. Hopefully that was an encouragement to you.